back to out of controllers. We got unstuck like a half second after we said we were stuck. So we need a landmark stone.
It's impossible to get through this jungle without one.
That's...
Oh, cripes. My girlfriend is waiting for me in OoC. I want to go back to the School of Magic to get a landmark stone from the principal, but I can't get out.
Oh, no.
I might die here.
Oh, poor man.
And then the sun cried for him.
Oh, poor man.
Well, it's right here, so...
Yeah.
You could just... And my girlfriend is fond of and my girl is fond of punctuality. This is not good. This is not good at all. She's definitely gonna dump me. That's your concern when you also said, man, I might die here.
I mean, it's legit.
It is. It is probably a thing that will happen. Possibly before he dies.
I mean, if this is a really cool lady, which she sounds very cool because she's like, I find punctuality important, then, having her dump him is probably a very upsetting prospect.
Probably.
Alternatively, she's really domineering and controlling, and it might be healthier that she dumps him.
It might be, but he's already stuck in the unpassable woods.
I mean, yes, but...
Alright, let's see if I can remember where the hell the fucking...
Here he is. The tiny tot.
Hello.
Indeed. I am the principal here at the School of Magic. I knew you'd come. Actually, I know everything.
Oh, this character's you.
Hey, fuck off.
You wish to travel through the Holo jungle to get to OoC, don't you? Take this landmark stone. It will enable you to get through the jungle. Huh? That look? You don't believe me? Don't take me lightly just because I'm young.
I've done so much in the 4 years I've been alive.
I'm a genius. I said I know everything. Now go.
We got a landmark stone.
We
See ya.
did. That lady had a snail shell on her back. Anyway.
Oh, you know, that's been a thing.
I mean...
This lady, too, also has a snail shell on her back.
Is it...
I think it's a fashion.
Okay. It's a choice.
Yeah. You know.
It's certainly a
snail
choice.
Shell. I mean, like, there are also men with, like, pine cone hats. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the fashions. They're weird.
I've been paying attention off and on, and some fashion I can kind of chalk up to, okay, this is weird fantasy land bullshit.
Uh-huh. Like these men with fruit hats?
Yeah, and you know, there are actually, there's actual fruit hats. We have fruit hats.
I mean, yes. I don't know if we have, like, pine cone hats.
No, we don't have specifically pine cone fruit hats, but we have fruit hats.
I'm trying to find a pine cone hat if I can remember where one is, but it's like, nah, let's just keep going. It's not important,
yeah. And the angle is weird to be looking at fashion in the marketplace anyway. But, so, you know, a fruit hat isn't that weird to me.
That's true.
Just a straight up snail shell?
On your back. A snail shell backpack.
That's a little...
Turtle.
A little odd to me.
Please let me go by.
How is the landmark stone supposed to help here?
A good question.
Do those butterflies indicate where there's paths through now?
Oh, that might be a thing.
Are you just being...
I'm guessing the shit out of it, alright?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna fight these turtles.
I thought you'd played this before.
I have. It's been a long while since I've done the Holo jungle.
Oh, gee, I can't imagine why.
Because it is in this part of the game, which is not very far.
Not very far?
We're not very far. Well, it kind of depends.
Okay, when you said this part of the game, I thought you were going to start launching into how this is one of your least favorite parts of the game?
No. Not really.
Do you have a least favorite part of the game?
I mean, like... I can't remember... Like, the thing about this game is that I know I love it, and I know that it was, like, an incredible experience. I also cannot remember a lot of details about it. Like, I can remember very broad story arcs.
Right.
But, like, very specific instances of, like, dialogue and the maps I had to traverse through just glossed over because it usually took me 2 hours to get through anything. And so I was like, okay, oh yay, he left.
Oh, good.
Not me, him. Emphatic pointing with my fingers. I got a plain pastry?
It's only a plain pastry, but its classic taste is enough to make even the hardest adventurer smile. It ups your max HP by 2%.
Only temporarily. As opposed to my little pen friend. What the heck?
What is...
I want to go through. Where's that man? Yeah, it's possible to get through. Do you...
Yeah. I can't get out. I might die here.
Do you say another thing since I have one?
That's not helpful, buddy boy. Can you, like, use it? Or
no, I think it's a quest item, but we'll see.
Well, have a looky-loo. The landmark stone.
This stone is required for safe passage through the hollow jungle.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we got.
Well, that's great.
It's a good time. Wait. Maybe there's like, I'll just keep clicking A so that it's like, oh, maybe I'll interact with something.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Part 2 of this place.
Oh man. On the one hand, the fucking canopy is incredible.
Look at these big bugs.
With their shiny bulbous butts.
Me too. I'll use that.
But yeah, like I like the fact. Part of me does like the fact that you can't really see what's going on, just because it works thematically and it's a consistent trope throughout the game. Because you are a spirit looking in from very specific angles. Like we are the guardian spirit right now. That's how we're interacting with this game, and I love that because it allows us to make choices while still allowing the characters to retain their own autonomy. Because when you make choices in video games, it's not like choices actually get made. By and large, unless it's something like Undertale where there are branching plot lines, it doesn't matter what you pick in a dialogue option, the same actions are going to occur.
Right.
And it makes more sense to me when I'm not the character. So it makes more sense to me to be a guardian spirit as opposed to the character.
Yeah, and also it also sort of adds this layer of like realism in that, like, yes, you aren't like from the character's. I think if they had done a thing where they were in the character's perspective the entire time, then it would have just been like, this isn't a very difficult jungle. I just like follow the open paths.
Yeah.
But like because you're looking down from above, you see a confusing cacophony of trees, and you infer that they would also have difficulty since you have to lead them.
Yeah.
So it's like your perspective is the best one.
Yeah. And just on top of that, the angle that we're looking at it is from above, and in tropical jungles, the canopy is really fucking dense. So while on the one hand, this jungle's canopy is really unhealthily sparse, and I'm a little concerned for it, but on the other hand, it kind of makes sense why it's so hard for us to see going into this jungle.
Yeah, part of me also wonders whether or not it's sparse or just like the leaves are sort of thinnish.
Well,
that might be part of what sparse is.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Right. Okay. I forget things.
Evidently. But the other part of it too is that tropical rainforests have multiple canopy layers as well. You have the topmost layer, and then you have middling layers, and you have multiple levels of plants going down. So by the time you get to the floor, it's quite dark. So this is a forest that's basically at the height of, I can't remember if it's a deciduous or a coniferous forest, but like one of those two things. Any forest that's not a tropical rainforest, all of the trees are kind of at the same height except for some general shrubbery down below.
Okay, I think that's coniferous.
But yeah, well, I'm just gonna go with general, like non-tropical forest.
Yeah.
Non-rainforest, and so
yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know. There's weird fantasy logic going on in that it's a mixed medium forest.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's a tropical rainforest, that it's advertised as a tropical rainforest, I guess, makes it slightly more believable to me that it is so hard for us to navigate from above.
Yeah. I also might be wrong in, like, the way I labeled it, but I think that's what it means.
That's why I just said a non-tropical rainforest, because I don't have those definitions in front of me.
Yeah.
It could literally also just be the types of trees in those kinds of forests.
Yeah.
Like coniferous versus deciduous trees.
Yeah.
All right, next time on Out of Controllers, the non-tree experts will stop talking about trees.
Will we?
We will.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
Bye.
Wow, that was a really non-committal bye. Bye.
I also remembered to ask to tell friends about the show, but now I don't want to tell them to do that. Don't do that.
Please tell a friend about our show. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. It means a lot to us. We appreciate it.
It'll help us grow and maybe record better things.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.